Hold on, you got to see this. Before we add this 2009 D District of Columbia quarter to my wife's collection, I want to make sure we're not putting a valuable variety to the album without checking it first. Welcome to the coin cabinet. Me and my wife have been filling these coin albums together for years. Whenever we get a new coin, we don't just stick it in the album. We always take a closer look. Today's coin is a 2009 D District of Columbia quarter. And this is why we use the Cherry Picker's Guide. It shows us valuable varieties that many collectors might overlook. What's really cool is that both the Philadelphia and Denver versions of the coin have double die reverse varieties listed there. And you can see here that the Philadelphia quarter has more than one listed variety. And then we have the Denver quarter. This is the variety that we're looking at today because that's the one that we got in our hand. You see what we're looking at? You can see the doubling. Look at the, you can see where the, underneath the ELL, you got heavy doubling right below it. And it says for this coin that this is the strongest, the very strongest of the state quarter double dies. And that's proven to be a very rare and in demand. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, and you can even see for normal states, you know, for these quarters that go in pretty good condition or even into wearable condition, you know, it goes for 40 cents. You know, this is a quarter that we're talking about and it's going for 40 cents. But if you get it graded, this bad boy could get up to about $22.50 in an MS66 state. So this is why it's important to check the back of your quarters because you never know. You never really know what you could find in these quarters. So what we're looking at here, guys, is the ELL that you see under the microscope. There is no obvious doubling at all underneath it. And another thing that you want to look at are the piano keys. In the Cherry Picker's Guide, there are diagrams of the errors of the double strike, and on this one there are no obvious strikes of the key or any additional keys that have been struck. So yeah, but I'm going to show you guys next are some examples of what they're selling online for. Here's an example of a 2009 D online selling for 15 bucks. And the photos that they provided for the back, for the reverse, let's go and zoom in. Let's see if there's any doubling or anything that we can see that's standing out. This is the best view. This is the best photo view that they got. Sorry about the quality, guys, but it's hard to tell. This don't see like there's any doubling at all on it. But they're selling it for 15 bucks. Here's a 2009 P on eBay that's being sold for 100 bucks. Now this one looks like it does have some doubling there. See that? Not much, but it looks like there is some. Here, let's go to a different photo. Here we go. I don't know, do y'all see any doubling on that? The ELL below it or on the piano keys? I don't see any. If there is, it looks a little faint. I zoomed in on it and it's kind of hard to see. There's another view of the photo. Let's zoom in on the ELL. Nope, I gotta get out of it. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but this one's going for 100 bucks on eBay. So they could be worth something and then they could be worth nothing, but you never know. And once again, I'm not using these listings to determine any value whatsoever. I'm just using them as another visual reference to compare where the doubling should be at, guys. I mean, like this one, the doubling should be there. Kind of see it in a way, but the photos aren't too well. Yeah, so after comparing the coin to the Cherry Picker's Guide and the references online, it's pretty obvious that this is not a match of any error. This is just a plain quarter. But yeah, that's okay. Most coins won't be the variety that we're looking for anyway. But it's always fun looking for them though, because you never know. So because this quarter is not the match that we're looking for, we're gonna fill up this slot and put her in her new home, guys. And remember, if you're putting coins in your albums here, you got two flaps. You got one on the bottom and then one on the top. They're protectors. They're protectors that will hold your coins in place. So because we're only going to put this one coin here in this slot, I had to open up the top portion, because on the bottom, that coin needs to stop. See my finger? That coin's going to be setting right there on the top of that hole. So this new quarter is going to be sitting right here in place on top of that plastic holder beneath it. And all you got to do is close it right up, and it's going right over the quarter. So now it's secured, and now it's time to look for the next one. So thanks for watching the Coin Cabinet. If you enjoy searching for varieties, filling coin albums, and learning something new every week, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.